My family, tomorrow you'll see any royal expert writing a book featuring Harry and Meghan, about Harry and Meghan. Tomorrow, or the day after that, 1 year later, or in 2 years, or in a few months from now, you'll see a book written talking about Harry and Meghan, who no longer live in the UK. They live in the US. And that book, written by any royal expert, will be serialized by Daily Mail. They'll spread stories about what is written in that book as fact, as the truth and nothing but the truth. And road experts and tabloids will make a fortune from clickbait. And my family, as I've always said, to me it is quite despicable to see how these individuals profit off of Harry and Meghan, at the same time saying Harry and Meghan have no right to make money from talking about their experiences, from saying how Prince William physically attacked Harry, from Meghan saying that Kate made her cry. Some people want to be the only ones who profit off of the trauma, off of the suffering of Harry and Meghan. My family, I am opposed to that. And my family, I feel like people are waking up because there is someone, a caller, who made a phone call to Jeremy Vine's show. And my family, I want you to be able to hear exactly just what this caller said, because my family, when I hear these words, I get even more encouraged that people can see the truth. People can see that which is right in front of them. My family, please kindly hear this.
Prince Charles sat on the live TV and dished about Diana and about his marriage, and all you do is bash Harry, and I don't see why people bash Harry all the time.
Harry cashed
it's really not fair.
He cashed in on it in a massive way.
He's earning a living because they wouldn't let him do exactly what Beatrice and Eugenie do. Thank you. I mean, Nina's totally right. I mean, Beatrice and Eugenie, it's on a documentary at the weekend. They are allowed to work, but they attend royal events, which is what Harry and Meghan wanted to do, and they were told no, because like Nina said, they were too popular. Charles didn't like the fact that Diana was more popular than him. It runs in the family, and William's exactly the same.
Is exactly the same. And William is exactly the same. My family, Charles never ever liked it that Diana was way more popular than him. Similarly, Prince William and Kate Middleton were so jealous and envious, and still are envious of Harry and Meghan's popularity, that William is even paying for fake polls to claim that my family, he is so famous that he can unite the US. That's what William is basically, saying through these fake polls that clearly have been paid for by the royal family, by the palace, to continue brainwashing the public. And my family, first of all, kindly allow me to just say this. Prince William, you will never ever be more famous or way more popular than Prince Harry. And that is one of the curses, really, that will plague your entire life. My family, that's basically the curse that William will have to live with for a long, long time. That he will never ever be more famous than Harry, more loved, more respected than Prince Harry. And that is a fact. The truth and nothing but the truth. William is exactly the same as Charles. Harry is more like his late mother, the late Princess Diana, and that is the truth and nothing but the truth. In my family, I like what that woman said of how some people believe that it's okay for Charles to speak about, his marriage to Diana poorly, that he was forced to marry a woman that he does not love. That's okay, my family. But it's not okay for Harry and Meghan to speak about their own experiences. My family, that just ain't right. That just is not right. That is not right, and that is not fair, my family. It is not fair. It is not right, and it is not fair. And my family, Prince Harry and Meghan, they wanted to do the same thing as Eugenie and Beatrice do, to work and serve. The royal family said no. Why? Because of Harry and Meghan's enormous popularity. They did not like that one bit. They knew if it's Harry and Meghan, they can make a fortune. They know that. They know that. The tabloids know that very well. And that's why they've been targeting Harry and Meghan's income sources, income streams. And my family, you just saw the guy being so bitter, so outraged because Harry is able to earn a living from telling his own story. They want to be the only ones who profit from the trauma, suffering of members of the royal family. But they don't want people they target, their victims, Harry and Meghan, to make money from telling their own story. It's like my family, they forget that Harry and Meghan have a home to pay for, that Harry and Meghan have security that they have to pay for because of the UK tabloid press, who regularly spread hate and racism towards Meghan, my family, and Meghan's kids, and abuse Prince Harry. It's like they always forget, but I don't believe they forget. I don't believe that. I believe they know exactly what they're doing. I believe they know exactly what they want to achieve. They want Harry and Meghan not to be able to earn anything. That way, they have no choice. That Harry has no choice but to beg power for money, Charles for money, or William for money. People who my family clearly have been part of this mere campaign towards Meghan. My family, Charles and William, will never ever have the pleasure of seeing Meghan beg them for money or for anything. They'll never ever get to see that. Meghan is busy working. A few days ago, Meghan was perhaps even at Lucky Steakhouse with her agent working. My family. That's what Meghan was spotted doing. So my family can see that Meghan is committed to earning a living, committed to funding her lifestyle, committed to her life in California. Meghan is very committed because she knows after everything she's endured, the bullying, the abuse, the racism, there's no way she ever goes back to that kind of life ever again. After what she endured, the bullying, the pain, the racism, the insults. They know that. Meghan knows that very well. And that's why she continues to work so hard. However, you are having a situation whereby UK media are hoping that Harry does not feel the same way. That is what they are hoping for. That Harry does not feel the same way that Meghan does. And that's why they keep spreading these narratives that Prince Harry and Meghan are living separate lives. That Harry and Meghan are having disagreements about, having a public life, or Meghan, relaunching her blog The Tig. That's the narrative that they are spreading, coming from the UK media. Why? Because they do know about Meghan's influence, about Meghan's star power. That my family, she definitely can be a billionaire, and that's what tabloids don't want. They don't want a success story involving members of the royal family who fled Britain. They don't want that. They don't want that for Harry and Meghan. They don't want that, because then if Harry and Meghan succeed, become billionaires, get on the front page of Forbes magazine, billionaires, that is going to send a message to future members of the royal family who are targeted by tabloids. Look at what Harry and Meghan did. They fled Britain, and look at them. Right now, they are billionaires. And that is what tabloids don't want. They don't want that one bit. And that's why they keep hoping that Harry is going to come back to Britain. That Prince Harry will come back to beg power for money. Even just today, yes, I saw, a comment being made that if Prince Harry returns, he can earn a living from the Duchy of Cornwall from Prince William. The man who physically assaulted Prince Harry. The person my family has been part of this entire smear campaign against Harry and Meghan. My family, they are never ever gonna get that, ever. Prince Harry and Meghan are never ever gonna go back to abuse ever again after everything that they have endured. My family, in response to the clip that I just showed you right on my family, right now. Someone said this, that there are people in the UK who support Prince Harry. It seems that some are willing to even go on air about it. And that is very, very good. That is very, very good, my family. Indeed, very, very true. And I'm happy about that. And my family also, basically, what that woman said at Jeremy Vine's show, my family, about Charles basically, having his own, telling his own story, my family. I want to read you what Harry said in his memoir, Spare, about it. My family, Harry said this, and I quote, "Several close mates and beloved figures in my life, including one of Hugh and Emily's sons, Emily herself, and even Tiggy, had chastised me for Oprah. How could you reveal such things about your family? I told them that I failed. To see how speaking to Oprah was any different from what my family and their staff had done for decades. Briefing the press on the sly, planting stories. My family, I'm assuming that these are the individuals who go to the press and say, Prince Harry does not speak to us anymore. Because how do you go and chastise Prince Harry for speaking to Oprah about what he and Meghan endured in the royal family, at the same time remaining quiet, remaining mum, while Meghan is bullied throughout her pregnancy? But you're like, Harry, why did you talk to Oprah? While you remain quiet when Prince William's office, Kensington Palace, is leaking anti-Harry and Meghan stories on a daily basis. How about these individuals go to William and tell him, William, stop leaking negative stories about Harry and Meghan? My family, you'll never hear that. You'll never hear that from them because it does not fit their twisted agenda. In this hate campaign towards Harry and Meghan, it does not fit their twisted, despicable agenda. The abusers want the victims to put up with abuse, take the insults, but never ever to stand up or expose the abuser. They don't want that one bit. And my family, and that's why even this individual, this Tiggy, Emily's sons, Emily herself, you know, my family, those people are people who my family, Harry, should maintain and keep his distance from as far away as possible. When Harry was suffering in Britain, watching as Meghan was being ripped apart by the press, Meghan, who before marriage, nobody ever said one bad thing about, not even one negative comment before even she met Prince Harry. Not a bad word. When the royal family accused Meghan of bullying, cast members who worked with Meghan for close to a decade came out to say Meghan is a kind human being. We don't know who you are talking about, but that's not Meghan. Meghan is not a bully. My family, Meghan is not a bully. People could see that this is a smear campaign of family. People could see it. What's happening to Meghan is a smear campaign with someone wanting to use her as a scapegoat. My family, that person is William, Charles, Kate, Camilla, but especially Prince William. Even Harry did say the royal family has this vested interest that Harry and Meghan are viewed as the villains in the story. They want that so badly. And no wonder they keep leaking negative stories about Harry and Meghan. No wonder, my family. No wonder that is what they keep on doing time and time again. When Harry was going to Japan, the royal family, suddenly on that day, it was announced that they had removed Harry's HRH from the royal family website on that specific day. The royal family has an interest in Harry and Meghan being viewed as the villains in the story. But you won't hear Nanny Tiggy, Harry's former nanny, Tiggy, beloved figures in Harry's life, ever going to Charles, William, Kate, Camilla, telling them, please, stop this hate campaign towards Harry and Meghan. Issue even one statement condemning the abuse towards Harry and Meghan. When Jeremy Clarkson published that vile column about Meghan a couple of months ago, last year, my family, did Nanny Tiggy or this dearly beloved figures in Harry's life ever go to the royal family, go to Camilla Parker Bowles, who was whining and dining with Piers Morgan on Jeremy Clarkson, who bully and abuse Meghan, tell them, why? Why, Camilla? Why are you hanging out with someone who bullies and abuses your husband's son and daughter-in-law? Why, Camilla Parker Bowles? Why? Why? You won't ever hear that. You won't ever hear that, ever. My family. But however, you will hear this so-called, complaints that it's Harry who is responding to the abuse of the royal family and being told, why? Why, Harry? Why? It's like my family, they expect it for Harry to be the one, the only one to take the abuse and insults. And my family, even Harry is not the real target. Harry is not the real target of this smear campaign, of these attacks. It is not Harry even. It is Meghan. It's her. They want to destroy Harry, yes, but by destroying Meghan after they destroy Meghan. And it's Meghan who they're after. In the words of Tom Bower himself, a carnival of so-called experts on Good Morning Britain, where Piers Morgan worked, whereby he bullied Meghan on a daily basis. He said this on Good Morning Britain, and I quote his words. I'll never forget his words. It's Meghan I'm after. And I quote again his words. It's Meghan I'm after. It's Meghan I'm after. It's what Tom Bower said. Harry is not the real target. It's Meghan. It's her. They want to destroy her. Then later on, Harry's next. After destroying her, they know that also destroys Prince Harry. My family, because as I've always said, they don't want Harry back because they miss him. Those racists who hate Harry because he married a woman of color will always hate him for that. They won't forgive it. A racist won't forgive, my family. Prince Harry has been called all manner of disgusting names. I was just watching the Harry and Meghan docu-series just like, before I began recording this video today. And my family, in one instance, my family, you can see an image of Harry being called or labeled a race traitor because he married a woman of color. My family, they won't forgive that. A racist won't forgive that. My family, they want Prince Harry to be more like Charles, someone who has affairs, That's what they want. And I do recall that even there has been talk from the haters. My family have wanted so badly for Prince Harry to have an affair with the woman who was gazing at Harry. Her name is Beth Herlihy, my family. This woman, the haters online have been wanting for Prince Harry to have an affair with this woman and hurt Meghan and be like Charles, who hurt Diana. That's what they want so badly, my family, because they saw that this woman was, acting all weird around Harry. Basically, some would say trying to flirt with Prince Harry. All trying to get Harry's attention, my family, because basically she was everywhere. She was everywhere, my family. Just trying to get close to Harry, being around Prince Harry and Nacho Figueras. She was basically everywhere. And they've been wanting so badly for Harry to have an affair. And my family, let me use the word hypothetically. Hypothetically, Harry does what Charles did to Diana and has an affair. Haters will jump up and down and celebrate that that's what he's done. They'll even be thankful to the woman for having an affair with Harry. Hypothetically, my family. They'll be happy. But will they ever, accept Harry? Me like, Harry, you're so happy with you right now. We forgive you for what you did, even, being with Meghan and all that stuff. We forgive you, Harry. Will they do that? My family, no, they won't. Because if Harry does it, has an affair, he ruins himself. He destroys himself. He shows that he's more like Charles. Like how Charles cheated on Diana, my family. And the people who support him will turn on him. Because people in the global world, people who use common sense, saw what happened to Diana, and have seen what the lengths that Harry has gone to protect his wife. Even when watching the Harry and Meghan docu-series again, my family, I did see that Harry said again, just like he did when promoting Spare memoir, he said, all I ever wanted is to keep my wife and child safe. That's all. I'll always protect my family. Those were Harry's words. And he continues to say that because that has always been his goal. And my family, there are people globally who have seen what he has done and they love him for it. If he does the 360, hypothetically, and cheats on Meghan, my family, he's ruined. He is ruined. That's what I can basically just say. He is completely ruined. Haters will be happy, celebrate what happened. For my family, he'll be completely ruined. Ruined, and ruined. And that is what the haters want. For Harry to be ruined. Hoping that William can't rise or stand while Harry is on his knees. While Harry is fully destroyed. While Meghan is destroyed. That's what they want so badly. That's what they're trying to achieve so badly, my family, because in history, the spare has always been destroyed. From Margaret to Andrew, they want the same thing to happen to Prince Harry. They even view it as a threat to the monarchy if Harry is not destroyed. If they don't break apart Harry and Meghan's marriage, they view it as a threat to the monarchy. That's how they view it, my family. And that is the narrative that they're spreading. That somehow to save the monarchy, they must destroy Prince Harry's marriage. They must destroy Prince Harry. And that Harry grovels and begs William and Charles for money, which is what they want. My family, they'll never ever get that. Never ever get that. And Prince Harry, after everything he has been through, I know in my heart, he'll never ever put Meghan through what he went through growing up, my family. Harry and Meghan come from broken homes. Both of them. With Prince Harry, he comes from an, dysfunctional, super duper broken home. Extremely broken home, my family. That's where Harry comes from. And my family, I believe 100% that Harry and Meghan are determined never ever to repeat the mistakes of their parents, my family. Are very, very determined. And because of that, my family, there is no way Harry does to Meghan what he did, what Charles did to Diana. There's no way. There's no way. I believe Harry to be a good man with a very good heart. He will never ever hurt Meghan. I don't believe that one bit, my family. Especially by having an affair. My family, in a marriage, maybe you'll have disagreements. You'll have some disagreement with family. It's a marriage. It's a relationship. But Prince Harry would never ever put Meghan through what his mother was put through. With Charles having an affair, Harry would never ever do to Meghan what his mother went through. He'd never ever do that. He'll also never hurt his kids in the process. He's never ever gonna do that, my family. Because when you have an affair, people get hurt. Kids get hurt. Your wife gets hurt. Your kids get hurt. And nothing good ever comes out of that. And Harry is not like that. Harry is a good man with a very good heart. And I have faith in who he is 100%. And so my family, it's high time that people stop this hypocrisy. My family, people stop this hypocrisy of being the only ones who want to profit off of covering the whole family. At the same time, being like, you can't cash in on the monarchy, Harry. At the same time, they're cashing in on the monarchy themselves. I find that to be very, very hypocritical. Utterly hypocritical. My family. And my family, Prince and Meghan have a right to tell their own story, and they have a right to earn a living from telling their own story. Let nobody ever tell you otherwise, my family. Let nobody ever tell you otherwise. And so my family, allow me to do some more comments about this kindly. About the clip I showed you basically on how that caller basically, called these haters out. Now, someone said that I would love to be able to thank this wonderful lady for taking on that individual that is so hateful. She did Harry proud. And there are many more like her. And like me, someone else said that, my family. And thank you to every single person who refuses to just keep quiet as Harry and Meghan ask me on a daily basis. Thank you to every single person. Now, my family, now tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed kindly. I'd like to hear your opinion, my family. One thing that the haters won't be able to do is destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage. That's my prayer and that's my hope. My family. And with that and so much more, stay tuned on this video. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lily Petada, and Derangers, and all of you members of the squad at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Choose love and not hate, and stay tuned to our next video, my family. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.